Welcome to the Jessica Danae channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. So today I just wanted to give y'all some tips because some people are either on their fitness journey or their health journey and they're struggling a little bit, or you haven't even started yet. You're trying to dip your toe into the pond a little bit. So I'm here to give y'all some tips. And I technically don't know how many tips I had. I had to write them down. I think there's about 8. Tips I got for you. 8, all right? No particular order. And I would just want to say a lot of this, the angle of everything is one size doesn't fit all. So all of these tips, a lot of the time, some people think I have to do it a certain way. I have to go this route. Anything that you're doing in life, one size doesn't fit all.
Let's just stop real quick because I just sounded like a goat and I don't know why.
All right, let's get started. Tip number 1, understand your goal. We all have different goals. If you just want to get moving, then that is your goal, to get up, to walk, to go to the gym, to do something for some time of the day. It doesn't have to be an hour, it could be 20 minutes, but you just want to get moving. So understand your goal. If it's either I want to get into weightlifting, I want to gain weight, I want to lose weight, whatever you want to do, understand your goal. So here is tip number 2. Tip number 2, understand what you like. Or find what you like. Let's say that you start lifting and you're saying, I just don't want to lift, it's really not my thing. That's okay. And I see online that lifting is, you see that a lot, like, oh, lift weights. But you could do Pilates, you could do yoga, if you want to take a cycling class. You could play sports. Let's say you like playing sports. So maybe you don't want to go lift, but you like playing sports. That's enjoyable for you. And if you're going to be playing sports, it's going to be something. Go find a league. Go find an adult league. Go to the community center and play with them. If you're in college, go to your college gym. They have sports leagues out there. So that's the tip, is find something that you like, because you might not like lifting, and I know that's promoted. But it might not be for you. So find what you like. Give everything a try. That's what it's about. Giving everything a try until you find what fits your lifestyle and what you like doing. Tip number 3. Tip number 3 is it's more of a question to help you with this tip. Do you need a buddy? Now, when I say a buddy, I mean, do you feel uncomfortable going to the gym by yourself? Does it, make you a little nervous to go in there because you don't really know the machines, or you're going to a class and you've never been to the class before, so you feel a little awkward? So find a buddy that you know that either wants to start their fitness and health journey, or that already is a part of it. Because what you can do is, let's say you're saying, well, I don't know anybody, I don't have any friends. Well, if you have social media and you're seeing someone possibly that you kind of know, you might have went to school with them back in the day or something, and they're local, then go ahead and hit them up and be like, hey, do you mind if I come to the gym with you? But let me just say this, if you're gonna do something with someone who's already on their health and fitness journey, make sure that you are prepared to put in work, because they don't need someone tagging along with them and not making their workout successful for them. If you need someone that needs to hold you accountable, maybe that's what your buddy system is about. Not necessarily going with them, but you let them know, like, oh, I'm going to the gym, and they hit you up later in the day and ask you, or you just check in and do these little check-ins. And I would say that possibly, if you do need that, get a personal trainer. Personal trainers, they're there to help you. If you need help on the machines because you never used them before, go ahead and book a session with a personal trainer, and they can help you out, just so that you feel more comfortable going to the gym by yourself because you've never been in there before, or it's been a while. That's perfectly fine. We have number 4. Number 4 is on the floor. So you can do meal prep different ways. Everyone does it different. You need to understand what you like and how you operate. And that's where I was saying, not a one size does not fit all, because especially when it comes to meal prep. All right. So you may be one of those people where you need to prep everything precisely, where you get your containers, you already have everything made, and you're putting your rice, rice, your veggies, chicken, keep it basic, let's say that for our example, and you're putting those all in containers. Put it in the fridge, you're good to go. You may be someone who likes to switch it up, where you want to make one main protein source, and then throughout the week, you have different carbs and veggies. That's something you can do as well. Another thing you can do is one pot meals, such as chili. So you just put everything into the pot, there you have it. And there's different things you can make. You can go online. There's also the one pan oven meals, I believe it's called. I never done a one pan oven meal, but I've seen online that people do this. So it's available for you to get a recipe somewhere online if you want to search for that. So that's where I'm saying understand how you operate, because something that works for someone else may not work for you. And then also when it comes to meals, if you're first starting out, then cut back on certain things. Get rid of it, it's gone, you're done with it. Cut out things slowly if that's what you need to do, and then start focusing more on changing certain things out. And then also, you need to look at what your goal is. So if you need to be eating at a surplus, make sure you're eating enough. If you need to be at a deficit, make sure you're at a deficit. If you are maintaining, make sure that you're eating your calories right. So if you need a tracker, then go ahead and get a calories tracker. You can find the apps. There's a bunch out there. So use that if it's something that you need to use, and if it will help you stay more focused on how much you're consuming. And I would say sometimes you need to do a test, because sometimes you think you're eating enough, but you're really not. So we are on to number 5. Plan out your schedule. And what I mean by this is, if you're a busy person and you know you only have a small portion of the day that you could fit in a workout, schedule that, set a reminder, slap that on your calendar, on your phone, on a written calendar, on a piece of paper. I don't know what you're going to use to set your reminder, but set that reminder for yourself. And then also, if you don't have time to go to a gym or a class or whatever you feel like is gonna be your fitness or your health, what's gonna help your goals, there's always online and even TV. I believe on demand still has workout stuff on the TV. Remember, you can always get a quick workout if you can't make it to the gym or whatever you're using to reach your goals. It's always accessible to you. And then also your schedule. Plan out your days. If you want to switch it up and have variety, do that. Especially if you're lifting, you could do a push pull, or you could do upper lower. You can do your splits and however you want to do your splits. But let's say you want a little variety. You want to take a class one day. You want to try kickboxing somewhere throughout the week. You want to do cardio one day. Set a schedule for yourself. Fill it in how you want to fill it in. Fill it in with the variety you want, how many times you want to go, or just set it as a general, I need to work out. I need to get that workout in, even if it's a little bit of time. Just remind yourself. Set a schedule. Now for our next tip, we have be kind to yourself. And I say this because first starting out, you might not see the changes as fast, or you feel like you're wasting your time, or you just want your body to change overnight. Understand you do not need to have any negative self-talk. You do not need to be discouraged. Just be kind to yourself. If you go through the motions and you're doing the work, results will come. So the next thing is, I guess this is kind of piggybacking off of the do you need a buddy? Do you need that? So you're kind of piggybacking off of that. It's, do you feel uncomfortable? So if you feel uncomfortable in the gym, yes, you could get the buddy system, but you can also, if it's more of a, I don't like how I look presently in this being of myself, if it's one of those things and you just feel like I should work out first before I go to the gym, everybody's different. Our minds are all different. So if that's something that you are saying to yourself as, I don't want to go to the gym, I don't like the way I look, I don't want other people seeing me, start working out at home first. start possibly doing park workouts. So remember, they don't only have gym workouts. You could go, in some areas they have trainers that do group workouts in the parks, or there's like a group that goes on runs. Go ahead and take that initiative. Even if you're not going to the gym, start off at home until you feel comfortable, and then, you know, go ahead and go out, take classes, go live your life. It's okay. Everybody feels a little uncomfortable when we're new to something or we haven't done something before. If we don't know if we're doing it right, it's perfectly fine. And our very last thing I have to say is, it's okay to not feel motivated every single day. So understand that there are gonna be some days that you have your ups, you have your downs, you feel super motivated, and then you're like, I don't wanna go today. And if you miss a day or two, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. So those are all the tips that I have for y'all. I hope it helped, because I thought maybe going a little more in depth and explaining different like routes you could take within these tips could help different types of individuals, because we're all different. We're all on a different journey and we don't have the same goals. And so those are my 8 tips. And I hope they help you in some type of way. I don't know, but let's hope that they helped you in some type of way. And thank you for joining this video today. And if you're just starting out and you're dealing with soreness, some DOMS, I do have a video on tips for that, so check that out. But until next time, have a great rest of your day.